High above the Mochi-yu village, where the air grows crisp and thin, lies a secret place. It is a small hot spring, a private bath carved by the mountain itself. The water here is dark and still, reflecting the deep indigo of the coming night. Tonight, the pool has a single, silent visitor. It is Kabi, the gentle capybara, who has made the slow journey up the winding path. He soaks in the warm, mineral-rich water, a perfect counterpoint to the chill in the air. You can almost feel the deep contentment that radiates from him, a stillness that seems to calm the very mountain. The only sounds are the soft lapping of water against stone and the slow, steady rhythm of Kabi's quiet breaths. His eyes are nearly closed, his broad face tilted slightly towards the darkening sky, as if listening for a song only he can hear. On top of his head, a single yellow yuzu rests, a small beacon of warmth in the cool twilight. The world is hushed, waiting. Then, a new sound joins the quiet, a tiny shuffle of leaves, the soft padding of small feet on cool stone. Up the last step of the hidden path comes Mochi. The little guinea pig pauses at the edge of the great stone basin, his dark eyes wide with wonder. The steam from the hot spring rises to greet him, smelling of earth and minerals, and the faint, sweet scent of yuzu. He sees his friend, the great dark shape of Kabi resting peacefully in the water. Mochi lets out a tiny, breathy squeak, too soft to be a call, more like a quiet sigh of arrival. The air is cold on his whiskers, a delightful tingle. He wiggles his nose, taking in the ancient smells of wet stone, damp moss, and the clean, sharp scent of coming winter. He is small, and the world is large and quiet around him, but he is not afraid. He is exactly where he is meant to be. He has found his calm, steady friend. Kabi slowly opens his eyes a little wider, turning his great, square head without a sound. He has heard his little friend. With a deep, gentle rumble, a sound like stones shifting at the bottom of a peaceful river, he greets Mochi. The little guinea pig needs no further invitation. He carefully picks his way to the water's edge, and with a soft hop, lands on the warm, wide island of Kabi's back. Ah, the warmth. It soaks through Mochi's paws and into his belly, a deep, comforting heat that chases away the evening's chill. He snuggles down into Kabi's thick, damp fur, a tiny passenger on a gentle, living ship. Kabi's slow, rhythmic breathing is a steady rise and fall beneath him, a living cradle. Mochi feels utterly safe, tucked away from the world, floating in a pool of warmth under the vast, quiet sky. Here, on Kabi's back, all is right with the world. He closes his eyes for a moment, just breathing in and breathing out. As they rest together in the quiet companionship, something changes, a tiny flicker of movement in the vast darkness above. Mochi's curious eyes, always watching, are the first to see it. It is a single, perfect star of ice, a six-pointed jewel, tumbling slowly, lazily, from the heavens. It is the very first snowflake of the season. It drifts without a sound, a silent messenger from the cold, quiet heights of the sky. It dances in the air, catching the faint, distant starlight, and the warm glow from the lantern below, winking in and out of existence. Mochi holds his breath. His entire world narrows to this one, tiny, magical thing. The universe has paused, it seems, just to send this single, perfect gift down to their secret pool. It is not cold or frightening. It is beautiful, a tiny, fleeting wonder, making its long journey just for them to see. Kabi feels Mochi's stillness, and knows, without looking, that the winter has decided to sing its first note. Down and down the snowflake drifts, a silent dancer on an invisible stage. It passes Mochi's twitching nose, floats over the yellow yuzu on Kabi's head, and continues its gentle descent. For one breathless second, it hovers just above the surface of the dark water, and then it touches. For the briefest of moments, it rests upon the water's surface, a perfect crystalline star on a pane of black glass. But the warmth of the spring is too great. In an instant, the snowflake is gone, melting into the water without a ripple, its form given back to the pool. It vanished with a tiny, almost imaginary hiss, a whisper of steam rising to mark the place where it fell. Mochi watched, mesmerized. It was here, and then it was not. A tiny, perfect moment, born of the sky and received by the earth, witnessed only by the two friends. The snowflake was gone, but its memory, the feeling of that quiet magic, remained in the air. The first snowflake was not alone for long. As if it were a signal, another appeared, and then another. Soon, the air is filled with them. A slow, silent ballet of falling snow. They are not in a hurry. Each flake takes its own winding path, drifting on currents of air too gentle to feel. You can see them falling, a soft, white curtain being drawn across the dark fabric of the night. They twirl past the bamboo stalks and drift over the warm stones. Some land on Kabi's broad back, melting instantly into tiny, cool jewels against his warm fur. Mochi watches, his head turning slowly from side to side, trying to follow a single flake on its journey. But there are too many. It is like trying to count the stars. Kabi does not watch. He simply feels. He feels the cool kisses of the snow on his face and the subtle shift in the air. This is the mountain's lullaby, and he knows the words by heart. The world begins to change. The sharp edges of the stones are softening, rounded by a layer of pristine white. The dark leaves of the bamboo now wear delicate white trim. The old stone lantern has put on a soft, white hat, which glows from the warmth within. The snow is not just falling through the world, it is becoming part of it. Listen closely. Can you hear the sound of the world growing quiet? The snow is a blanket, muffling every sound. The rustle of leaves, the distant call of a night bird. All of it is hushed, tucked away under the growing softness. The only sounds that remain are the close, intimate ones. The gentle lapping of the hot spring water, and the whisper of steam rising to meet the falling flakes. Mochi snuggles deeper, the world transforming into a soft, white dream around him. It is a world of peace, a world of quiet, a world painted in shades of white and gray, and the warm, golden glow of a single, steadfast light. The rhythm of the snow becomes the rhythm of your breath, in and out, slow and steady. Each flake falls with a gentle certainty, and with each flake, the world becomes a little more still. Kabi is a statue of pure contentment. His breathing is so slow and deep, it is almost imperceptible, a gentle rise and fall that Mochi feels through his entire body. It is a rhythm of safety, of peace, of deep and restful slumber. Mochi, curled into a tiny, warm ball, has given in to the lullaby. He is no longer watching the snow. He is part of the quiet. His tiny chest rises and falls in time with the gentle giant beneath him. The cold of the snow and the warmth of the water, the darkness of the night and the light of the lantern. It all merges into a single, perfect feeling of balance. There is nothing to do, nowhere to be. There is only the gentle fall of snow, the deep, steady warmth, and the slow, easy rhythm of sleep. Mochi dreams. He dreams of falling, but it is a slow, gentle fall, like a snowflake drifting through the sky. He dreams of warmth, a deep and steady heat that holds him safe. In his dream, he hears a soft, rumbling sound, a gentle song that vibrates through his whole being. It is the sound of Kabi's deep contentment, a hum that says all is well. You are safe. Rest now. The little guinea pig twitches his nose, a sleepy motion, and snuggles even deeper, burying his face in the warm, damp fur. He is a small seed tucked into the warm earth, waiting for a long and peaceful winter sleep. The snow continues to fall, a silent promise of rest and renewal. It covers the path he took, erasing his footsteps, leaving the two friends entirely alone in their secret, snowy world. The story of the day is over, its pages gently closed and covered by the soft, white snow. And now, the world sleeps. The snow falls and falls, a silent, endless blessing. The hot spring continues to steam, a warm heart beating steadily in the cold. The lantern keeps its lonely, gentle watch, its light a soft anchor in the swirling white. Mochi and Kabi are gone, having slipped away back down the mountain to their warm beds, their hearts full of the quiet magic of the first snow. Or perhaps they are still there, just hidden from view, two sleeping forms beneath the snow and steam. It doesn't matter. Their peace remains. It has settled over the pool, over the forest, over the entire mountain. It is a peace you can breathe in, a quiet you can feel in your bones. The story is over. The day is done. There is only the snow falling softly and the deep, quiet invitation to rest. Sleep now. Sleep well. The mountain is sleeping, and you can too. Good night.